Hello everyone, my name is Johnquixote, and I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot! I know I'm an idiot. Why am I an idiot, you may be asking right now? Well, if you've watched the previous video, you know why, because I kept on calling seaweed. See, I'm doing it again. I'm already doing it again! I was calling kelp seaweed. And that's just wrong. That's wrong because kelp is kelp. Seaweed is not even in Minecraft. So I do apologize for that. But let's get into this game. And I'm going to make mistakes like that. I know I'm going to be making mistakes like that again in the future. So just bear with me. Bear with me. I have some brain damage. And so I'll often make those kind of mistakes. But if you notice, we have a few changes to the base. It looks a little bit aesthetically better than all that dirt being everywhere, as well as we actually have an official door now. Yes! And on top of that, I did a little bit more work to this room, the Kush birthday room. By the way, Kush, I changed the sign. I hope you don't mind, but your chair's still here, and here's your cake. You better be glad I'm not hungry right now, otherwise I'd probably have another piece. But I've been busy. I've been very busy reallocating dirt everywhere, and we're going to be careful because it's dark out and there's mobs, and they've seen me, But as you can see, I've moved a lot of dirt. I'm trying to make them into more like steps around the side here. I haven't finished all the way. I'm going to be doing all this off camera because it's boring, and that's it. It's boring. It's boring to watch. You don't want to watch me moving dirt from here to there. So we're not going to be doing that today. What we're going to be doing today is actually I need more storage room because I've got a few chests, but I got a lot of items and they are highly disorganized. As well as I did get some more diamond. I did a lot of mining off camera as well because once again that's boring to watch. You don't want to watch me just mine. You want to watch me do stuff, right? I'm assuming, possibly. Honestly, I don't even know why you're watching me. Thank you for your pity views, by the way. Thank you for your pity views. So what we're going to do is we're going to open up this area back here, and I'm going to need a shovel. I'm not really going to need the pickaxe. I'm going to need a shovel. And I've already gone through all my shovels. So I need to make some more shovels. I've been going through a lot of shovels. Alright, so we have our shovels. We're going to just start digging out. In fact, I'm going to dig all the way out to that blank area back there because we're going to actually be utilizing this entire space back here for our what? I've been to sleep. I just went to sleep not too whatever. Okay, so first we're going to go to bed. Yeah, I honestly, I have no idea why those phantoms are showing up because I'm pretty sure I've been to sleep within the last several days. I don't think there's been a single night that I've worked all the way through. Why am I still hearing the phantoms? Oh, okay, there it goes. I was about to say, are they surviving in the day now? I'd be a little worried if they were surviving in the day now. But yeah, we're going to clear out all this area right here. And we're going to start on making our storage room facilities, which is going to require a lot of chests. We're going to need a lot of chests because we're going to have a lot of material. Also, I've done a little bit of exploring as well as I've went to one of the several really tall mountain high up spots. You can't really see them from here, but as I'd get as high as I could, I'd up the chunk loader to see how far out I can look, and then I could not see any I could not see any oceans anywhere, so we're still a little screwed on that. But on the plus side, I did find a jungle biome, so we do have some bamboo. We're going to get that planted a little bit later on. So yeah, so there is some good news to this, is I was able to find a jungle biome, which I am very happy about. But alright, let me get this area dug out, and we'll be right back. But alright, we are back, and I have finally dug out this entire area, and I've also went ahead and put in the stone flooring, which we will, of course, be modifying a little bit to look more like that down there. Give it more character. But next we need to put up the walls. Now, the only thing that I'm going to be running into a trouble with trying to figure out on this, I might extend the hallway out just a little bit longer. That way I can cover up this right here for the decorating from that room. So, so we are going to be putting up some walls, and we're going to, once again, just start off by just trying to get it put up. We're not going to worry about whether or not we're going to have to dig it out eventually, because we will have to dig it out eventually whenever we start doing stuff like this, where we try to make it look just a little bit nicer. So let's go ahead and get this wall put up. Also, I have to say, I think that's the first wandering trader that we've seen in here. I might have come by one previously in this world, but I don't remember actually ever coming by a wandering trader in here. So this is probably a first. And I was actually thinking earlier when I was digging out a bunch of stuff and moving it over there to build that up, I was wondering why we hadn't seen a wandering trader yet. I wondered if maybe they took them out of 1.15. I mean, because honestly, I don't think there are too many people who actually like the wandering traders. I like them from time to time, but only whenever they have like rare items that we need that we can't get a hold of. Like right now, if I had some emeralds and he had some kelp, I would buy them off of him. Same thing with the blue ice, because we need ice. We're going to need a lot of ice, and honestly, that's not one that's going to be as easily to gain from him, I believe. Well, you'd only be able to get, I think, like 3 blue ice from him, and then you have to cross your fingers and hope that you get 3 blue ice every single time. Which is a little unfeasible, honestly. To expect that every single time is not likely going to happen in the least. And we're going to need a lot of ice, because a lot of the machines and sorters that we're going to be building, they're going to require a crap ton of ice. As well as, in order to make faster pathways, we're going to need ice. And that's why I'm so upset that we have not been able to find an ocean, and I'm so upset that we haven't been able to find a ocean, especially with ice. But it doesn't matter right now anyways, because we do not have a Silk Touch pickaxe. If we had a Silk Touch pickaxe, at that point, what? Get away from me! Get out of here! You're in the way! Move. Move. Thank you. I think I just lost a block because of you. You jerk. I'm hoping he'll eventually just disappear, so I don't have to kill him and worry about his damn llamas. We'll see how that goes. Oh, but also, other good news I forgot to mention earlier. I did find a couple of villages. There's one village out that way, right past the swamp, and then there's another village back there, pretty far out there in the mountains in the taiga area. Which, yeah, I think I called them fur forests. Yeah. That was another instance of the brain damage thing. They're not fur forests, they're taiga. How did I not remember that? They're taiga. Honestly, that biome I tend to forget the name of quite frequently. Because, I mean, who calls something a taiga? Really? Really? Well, I mean, someone apparently had to. I'm just being ignorant here. Ignore my ignorance. Bray, go on. Alright, we got the walls up. Now we also need to encase this area. The roof, we're going to do like we've been doing with the roof. And we're going to encase it in glass. So actually, I need to get rid of these two right up here, because we're going to have the glass go fully through. In fact, we might just open this up completely this way, now that I think about it. That way, put a couple extra stairs, and it'll be a lot bigger. Since this is a bigger and grander room, we are going to have a bigger and grander entrance area. Yeah, just like that. Oh, whoops. I did the wrong side. I did the wrong side. Shit. 1 second. Let me, get this put back up. Yeah, you know what? I kind of need the leads. I need the leads so we can start doing, horse type stuff. So, we're going to go ahead and, kill you. Get rid of you. Thank you. I need those leads. Thank you. Thank you. Go ahead and get rid of y'all too. Because, don't need no llamas in my chest room, in my storage facilities. That's something we don't need. But what we did need were the leads, and I was thinking we were going to have to wait on getting the leads until well, we make them. But now we don't have to because of the Wandering Trader. So thank you, Wandering Trader. You gave up your life so selflessly. Sorry, it wasn't selfish. It was selfish what I did, but what you did was selfless. So thank you. Thank you very much. So now we can get a horse because I also was able to get a, I think I showed him, get saddles. I was able to get a couple of saddles, as well as I ended up with a couple of ominous banners. We might use those in a second. But, yeah, so now we can get horses and have them... I forgot the stairs. Where's the stairs? There we go. So now we have our grand entrance. We're going to need... We're going to need the glass now. But yeah, so now we can get horses. And we'll be able to tie them up to fence posts so that they won't run away. As well as we can use the leads to guide cows and everything to where we need them in order to get them into their slaughtering pens. Man, that sounds so brutal saying it that way. We might need more glass than that. So I'm going to go ahead and fire these back up. Go ahead and get some more glass going. And just do like we did here, and we're just going to... Wait. Oh, because I was standing on the lamp. I was wondering why I went down a block. But that makes sense. That makes sense if I was standing on the lamp. All right, let's get this glass in place. Well, I mean, it would be faster doing it this way, actually. Yeah, we are not going to have way enough glass in order to get this whole thing done. I'm probably going to have to put in a few more sand blocks. Get those melted down in order to get this whole thing done. Ah, shit. I don't know why I used my shovel to do that. I thought I switched to my hand, but I guess not. I guess I just switched to a shovel. Another good thing about doing it this way is that mobs cannot spawn on glass. Which, I mean, I guess it really doesn't matter because we also have stone up there. So they could still spawn on the stone. But on glass itself, they're not going to be able to spawn. So we are giving ourselves a wide range of area for them not to be able to spawn on up here. Plus, we're going to light things up so they shouldn't even spawn on the stone up there. But in the meantime, while we let the glass melt up a little bit more, so we're not having to constantly run back and forth, let's go ahead and get some lights up here. Go ahead and use these lanterns. And I really like the way this is coming together. Oh, I did. Well, I guess technically I can put one right there, just for some symmetry's sake. But I'm really liking how this is all really coming together as far as appearance-wise, because just the idea of running over your roof and then going into a base that you can still see from above. I mean, normally if you build an underground base, you're doing it with the intention of, not necessarily seeing the sky. You're doing it with the intention of digging under the ground. But with this, we are getting both the benefits of being above ground as well as below ground, as far as like appearances. Which is another thing. I'm kind of wish I had, instead of doing an underground-ish type bunker, I kind of wish I did start building up, because this would have been a heck of a lot easier to manage if it wasn't for the fact that it's anytime I want to do an addition or add-on or additional room, I'm going to have to basically clear out the area by hand instead of it, because in the sky, you don't have to clear shit out. I mean, it's already clear out here. There's nothing you have to do in order to clear this area out. But down here, anytime I want to add an expansion, I'm going to have to clear it all out in order to make a new room. So that's going to be one time-consuming aspect of this kind of base, is that it takes time in order for it to get built. But that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make because I think it looks awesome so far. Maybe not the best. It does look kind of plain and cold right now. But like I said, we are going to add the finer details later on once we get the primary things set up for it. All right, here we go. We've got the final pieces of glass in place. There we go. Now, whenever we run across this area, we're not going to have to worry about falling into our own little pit, but we still get to look down and see all the goodies inside here. Now we need to go ahead and make a crap ton of chests, because we are going to be filling this place up with chests. So let's get these over here, crafting table, and that did not make nearly as many as I was thinking it would. For some reason, I thought that was going to give us a lot more chests than it did. But it did not. And I'm going to have to go farm a heck of a lot. I don't know what I'm doing. A heck of a lot more trees at this point, because I have just gone through almost all of my wood. Unless, do I have any more in here? I don't think. Oh, I do. We are... Basically, we're going to make sure we never need chest again. We probably still will get to the point where we need chest, but I mean, at this point, it's seriously, it's kind of ridiculous how many chests we're trying to actually get made here. Yeah, just turn all the dark oak logs into planks and turn all those into chests. Yay. Okay. Now, before we do that, because we got a spawn zone in there, we have a mob spawn zone in there that I don't want to go into during the night, because the last thing I want is for mobs to just, come in here and just wreck me from the get-go. So, let's see, how do we want to do this? I mean, there's definitely a lot more space on this side than there is on this side. Now, do we want to go long ways like this? Or do we want to go more like that? You know what? I kind of like the idea of doing it this way better, because eventually whenever we get... item frames, that's going to be a lot easier to... Oh, crap. I should not have put the glass in yet. I should have put the chest up first. I'm a dumbass. I'm a dum-dum. Oh, crap. Oh, okay. I understand why. I should have done it on this one? No, I should have done on this one. Okay. Maybe. We'll see. Yes, that's what I should have done. Okay. But that's fine. I think we can do... Yeah, we can do that. So we're going to get this place filled up with chests because, well, I'm going to need a lot of chests. Okay, we got it all set up now. We've got all the chests up in here. We got certain things labeled. Eventually, I'm going to change out these labels with picture frames and with a picture of the item in them. That way... Ugly stones. Yep, that's where I'm going to be keeping the andesite, the granite, and the diorite. I just realized how much that sign is going to get in the way, but hey, I can still access it. But like I said, eventually we are going to replace it to where there's going to be the picture frames on there. Which I think those have a smaller hitbox. I could be wrong. But then we also have like where our glass is going to go whenever we get glass, because we're going to get a lot of glass. So a special section designated for that. Area for the plants and the dyes and ingredients. It's still sort of a mess how I threw everything in here, so please ignore that for the time being. And this is where I'm going to be throwing in like my sand items, the terracotta and stuff for now. Now this is all going to change as I gain more supplies, because certain things, like for instance, once we start building farms, like the gunpowder, there's going to be like probably going to need to be a section completely for gunpowder by itself and other things like that. So yeah, and then I have all the wood type stuff over here for the time being, and same with the stones. And still keeping this like this for the time being. Once again, once we start making like an iron farm, we're going to have a designated area for it. In fact, eventually we might even need to expand further, because this will probably still not be enough storage eventually once we start getting all the different farms and such set up. I have this for lights, this for redstone, this for nothing right now apparently. And then this is going to be where we're going to keep all our food type items, even though some of these, like the wheat seeds, I can probably put them somewhere else. And then this is going to be our trophy cabinet. Right now, we don't really have any trophies in here. The music disc is the only... We'll call this the rare item chest. The rare item chest. And we put up our banners. Like I said, this is going to become the trophy room. Right now, there's no trophies to display besides these two right here. And we'll probably put more on the wall as we encounter more raid groups. So, yeah. I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. We're probably going to decorate. Once again, we're going to decorate this area a little bit more. I'll probably be doing that in my off time. Not record it. That way, you know, it's not too interesting to watch, in my opinion. It's more fun to see the results than the labor that goes into it, because there's a lot of going back and forth and a lot of figuring out how you want things to work. It's the same thing with this. I'm hoping by next time I'm recording, I'll have this completely filled in, to have this completely expanded out, and more of this the steep area kind of cleared out and fixed up. So there's probably going to be quite a bit I'm going to be doing before the next time I record. So don't be surprised if there are some more changes on top of that. And look how beautiful this is. Look how great this is, just being able to walk over your base and be able to just look down and see everything that you've done so far. I'm liking it so far, and we're probably going to have even more expansions going out this way, and then eventually also in this direction. I'm planning on eventually out here being an automatic wheat farm, maybe wheat and carrot if we can get some carrots. I didn't see any carrots at the villages, but we could probably trade for carrots if that ever comes to be. Sorry, that piece of grass was annoying me. But yeah, I think that's going to do it for this time. So if you enjoyed, don't forget to hit that like button down below. Let me know, what do you think about my storage area? I know it's a little sloppy. It's a little sloppy at the moment, anyways. Hoping to change that in the future. And it's not an automatic storage system. It'd be a while before I'd be able to get a automatic storage system set up, but for right now, it's a lot better than what we had of just the six chests. So let me know what you think about that. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Uploads as I can get to them. Trying to do them every day, but that's not necessarily what's going to happen. Yeah, but you can always hit the notification bell, and that will let you know when the uploads actually do occur. That way, when they do come up, you don't have to worry about missing out, because it'll let you know. Supposedly, hypothetically, it'll let you know. But yeah, so anyways, as always, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!